Okay, what's up, dudes? Totally Gamescast, episode 17. We're here. We're gonna do this real fast. We gotta turn on the lights because I totally forgot we had to do that, dude. All right, we firing up. Hot.
That light, so nice, dude.
Yeah,
That's like seriously. I was watching the screen as you were doing that weird intro that you did. I was watching the screen, like legit. It makes a huge difference in this.
Oh yeah, like quality wise, definitely. Yeah. It's crazy, like how much people always say lighting, dude. They always say lighting's more important than the camera itself. Yeah. And that's not that fancy of a camera. That's the one you got, dude. So
that you gave me, but yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What up,
already, dude? Oh, 4 months? Are you about to fucking evolve into Lisa yet? No, that's 6 months. All right. Anyways, what's up, everybody? We got some shit to talk to you about today. We got Gearbox Randy Pitchfork Ferd is upset about the review bombing on Steam.
All that Borderlands 3 stuff going around. There's that Borderlands 3 stuff. There's that Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice stuff that's been the talk of the games industry. What else we got, Trey? You had some fun stuff in here that I was actually putting in here, but at the same time, so it's like great minds thinking alike. But it's an anonymous millionaire wants to set up a real life battle royale situation on a private island. What the heck?
Yeah, that's funny.
We got tons more. We're coming at you early this week, but it doesn't matter. We're still coming at you. And we're going to be playing some Madverse City after this. Doc Smog, what's good? But let's dive right into that weirdo story with the anonymous millionaire. Isn't that?
Sure. That's pretty funny, dude. This anonymous millionaire wants to set up a real-life battle royale on a private island, dude. Pretty hilarious, honestly. I mean, like, if you got money, might as well do something funny with it, you know? I mean...
Yeah, so he is using this website that only rich people can get on, apparently. But it's called Hush Hush. And I've never visited it. I've never even checked it out at all. But apparently, like, people can just pay for, like, exquisite luxury things. So I'm guessing that's a place where you can sell and buy pricey things or services, goods. You could probably buy a wife off of there, I'm assuming.
Yeah, definitely
husband.
The premier website for human trafficking.
Yeah, well, maybe. That's horrible to say, but he's looking for this anonymous millionaire, like we've said. He's looking for a game maker, someone to help organize this 3-day event on a private island where the people will be using airsoft guns and touch-sensitive body armor to fight in a real-life battle royale. It's unknown, though, how these player-unknown people are going to be hopping into this world, though.
Sure.
Are they taking a helicopter?
That would be so fucking sick, but I don't think that the logistics of having a bunch of people parachute is very safe, and they would do that, just because... If it was even 20 people, you'd have like such like a chance of like crashing into each other and just like literally knocking players out of the game before they fucking get down there, dude.
That's like a DC in real life. Like.
Doc Smog literally stole my point that I was gonna make before. It's like you could probably play paintball on a lower scale, obviously, but wouldn't it be fun to just have like a whole day to like play out one giant Hunger Games?
Are you only gonna last one day? Is that what you're saying, Trey? I'm on that last hour of that last day.
3 days?
3 days, 12 hours of competition. So there's gonna be I'm camping for 35 hours and then I'm popping out.
Going for some kills, bro. Well, no, dude, like 3 days, 12 hours each day. I think that ruins the immersion for me. You know what I'm saying? If I was doing it, it's just you play until everyone's dead. You know? It's like no sleep. You have to fucking go sleep in a tree if you're trying to fucking Hunger Games this shit. Come on, be real there.
I'm with you. So camping gear and food's provided. So those 12 off hours, you still have to stay on this island. That is another, like, if you are not someone that needs 4 hours of sleep, you could use that 12 hours to stake out, set up booby traps. Man, we can get wild over here. Also, some people are just gonna die. Like in real life, some people do get dropped from the game, right? It's called disconnection, DC. It's not abnormal. That happened to me last night. We dropped in Apex Legends. They literally DC'd right as soon as we dropped. Yeah. It's just me versus the world.
So what are you suggesting? That someone's just gonna have a brain aneurysm and be taken out?
Someone's gonna have a heart attack. Someone's gonna get eaten by a giant pig.
A pig? Yeah. Okay. I like the imagination here, dude. I mean...
Pigs are vicious, man. They're smart as 5-year-olds.
Yeah. I mean, they are fucking vicious, especially a hungry pig.
So you were talking, and Doc Smog brought up, just like you said, like, paintball. That's already a thing, you know? Like, this is there's like tons of like shows they could do. Like I have on here, they could do a spinoff of Naked and Afraid. No one even gets camping gear or food. They're just naked and they have airsoft guns or paintball guns. And now they gotta fashion clothes. They gotta fashion.
This is like too much, dude. Like I don't want to be naked, like fashioning clothes. I just want to fucking shoot some people, you know.
But it's for $100K, isn't it?
$100K is that the cost of it?
I think that's like $100,000 you can win.
Oh, in euro. Oh, okay. The winner gets 100,000 euros. That's pretty fucking nice prize.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I definitely think that they should do overnight competition. For that amount of money, you'd have all those people would stay up for 2 days.
I sure as freak would, for sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. It'd be fun as hell.
I'd jam myself with like an adrenaline shot. Like I'd bring some of those. Like, you know, do they have those for like diabetic people or something?
Diabetes?
Diabetes with
insulin shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, so like, I mean, I don't want to, like, I'm not a big money guy, you know what I mean? Right. But like, if I had money, this is the kind of shit I'd be wasting my money on. You know what I mean? I wouldn't need the Lambo. I'd be like trying to get $100,000 on a battle royale going.
Yeah, for real life battle royale. We're taking it to you. So like, just like we've been talking about Fortnite or whatever every week, Apex Legends. These games are evolving into the real world.
So I don't think they're just inviting rich people. I think it's a rich guy that's hosting. I'm not really sure who they plan on inviting or anything, but I really would doubt that it would be like prohibited to rich people.
Yeah,
it'd be weird.
I would want people that are hungry for that W.
Oh, dude,
that chicken
just so
dinner.
Fucking like I would just go onto YouTube and see people doing crazy challenges and be like, okay, this is a guy that just ate a cactus.
Yes,
live on fucking the internet. He's coming.
For sure. There's lots of Borderlands news. We can run down it. I know that Moist Clams up in the Twitchies. He loves Borderlands 3, and he was gonna check out our discussion on that for sure. So Gearbox, Randy Pitcher is upset over this review bombing. So just like we kind of said that, and we watched live, I think it was last week, the Borderlands trailer where they dropped like September 13th. And then it came out like that next day or whatever that, hey, this is only going to be exclusive on PC for the first 6 months on Epic Game Store, right? Sure. And all the PC kids out there, I mean, they're so upset, they're so mad over the exclusivity. Although PC kids always made fun of like consoles for exclusivity, but now that there's like the equivalent, it's funny. There's like a hypocritical.
Well, it's not like prohibited in any way. Like
exactly.
And honestly, I haven't seen anyone complaining personally, and I like am in circles of that, and I haven't seen anyone complain. So it must be people going directly to the Gearbox pages to complain, which I don't follow.
Well, I mean, here's what happened on Steam. People are so upset they review bombed Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequels of all 3 of the Borderlands games out. And Randy Pitchford's mad about this. I mean, I would be too. I mean, these kids aren't even playing the game. Like, and they're just like mad because of they have to download it on a different client. Now, I don't understand like what that actually means. I know there's like achievements in Steam, and there's like all these cool badges, and there's little like things that make the platform awesome and they enhance the gaming experience, and that's where people have their library. But at the same time, you don't have to buy a new PC. It's not like it's a Mac PC thing. No, it's just straight up.
I can see it being annoying. Like I've said that it's like we've got so many of these downloaders. It's like annoying to have, but like honestly, this is just like a complaining thing here. But I also think Randy Pitchford is being a little complainy because Steam has specifically taken measures in a pretty quick amount of time to get these off-topic categories things going, like specifically for them. Like, yeah. I don't know. Like, and I have no issue with a company or with like fans review bombing old shit to fucking get their attention, man. Like, I mean, they don't. It's hard to be heard in the mass of like all the noise on Twitter and all these social media platforms. So like, if that's what it takes to get their attention, so be it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's an immature way to go about it, but at the same time, I do think you have a point. Like, just to get the voice out there, they're upset about it. Good. But guess what? Like, at the same time, Gearbox is going to be making 18% more on every sale of a game, which is good for the overall. I know we're not always supposed to vote for the company to win out, but like, in this case, I think it's good. I mean,
well, so I thought that he was honestly kind of like bitching about this so that he could have a reason to move off of Steam to Epic so that he could get like a bigger cut. Like exclusively. You know what I mean? Because he had said that he was like to the point where he didn't want to deal with Steam after this incident, even though I feel like the response of Steam was decent, especially compared to other companies, like in the grand scheme of that style of shit. So I don't know.
I mean, Borderlands, the series itself has sold about 35 million copies out of all of the iterations. It spanned 2 generations almost with the Handsome Collection that came out for Xbox One, PS4. But I do see what you're saying. I don't. And Randy Pitchford himself is embroiled in this like controversy. I don't know if we kind of went over it, I think, but no, we actually didn't. We skipped it because I'm just like, I'm not dealing with like he said, she said things, but like basically really short synopsis of it is the lawyer for Gearbox had like some dirt on him and he like shared it with the world that he had like a possibly like underage porno on one of his like company flash drives.
Getting wild over
But it was probably most likely just like, oh, this teen, like the name of the porn was just like this teen.
Yeah, true,
you know, like that fetish type
young teen getting railed by black BBC.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So he's embroiled in the controversy there. I mean, it was lost at like this Magic Kingdom place too, which is also interesting. Lots of weird stuff with Randy Pitchford right now. So for him to be in the spotlight at the unveiling of Borderlands 3, and then now he's in the spotlight again, it's almost like you guys should just put him on the side, let him be a creative mind there for a little bit, let it the things cool down. I mean, you guys have a huge year with Gearbox does with Borderlands 3 coming out. It's just an interesting how the executives there aren't like, hey, dude, like just take a break.
Yeah, no, I mean, he needs to get what's it called? Like Trump had to get a social media like guard or whatever so they wouldn't post stupid shit.
Elon Musk.
Did he have to too? Nice.
Yeah. Elon Musk definitely did too. A babysitter, I think.
Yeah, a babysitter makes sense.
Yeah, barely legal. Yeah, exactly. Van Wedge, your mind is in the gutter, sir. Moving on to some more Borderlands stuff. Where is your glasses at?
They're all filthy right here, so I just didn't want to wear them. They're like
he set them on the lenses, guys. Isn't that
pretty? I don't fucking have glasses, bro. I mean,
put them not with the lenses face down, though.
Dude, get off my back, bro. You're not my
just
mom.
trying to help, bro. All right, Borderlands 3 co-op loot system details. Loot specific to the player. We're not talking like. So I think that's how it is in Diablo 3. Am I incorrect with that? Like, so shared world experience, but when I pop the chest open, I'm going to get my gun. You're going to get a different one.
Yeah, player-specific loot.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's the worst thing I've seen involved with Borderlands ever.
Wow.
So,
why?
I think that's a really good system for online games where you're playing anonymously with, like, people you've never met, so you are less inclined to share with them.
Sure.
And you're, like, less inclined to work as a team because you're like, I want to carry. I want to have all the loot. I'm not going to share anything.
Literally me and Apex Legends every night.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying, like, if you're playing a co-op in person where you can see the man's menu underneath their shit and you're like, dude, you're fucking holding out on guns on me, bro. Like, I think that that's a fun part of the game, you know what I mean? Sharing loot and like, oh, we both earned this legendary gun. Who gets it? Well, you just got that last gun. So it just makes it more of like a co-op fun experience to me anyway.
So my question to that, it would be like, let's say you got the gun A and I got gun B and you want a gun B and I want a gun A. Now that it's in our inventory, can I drop it and then you pick it up?
Yeah, probably.
So, okay.
Like, I mean, it's just twice as much loot. Like, I think that it's more fun.
Good.
I don't know. I think that giving people, like, scarcity makes games fun. Like,
true.
I don't know. It's not like having everything given to you. That's what ruined World of Warcraft is like they made it all just like handed to you on a fucking platter. It's like, I think that ruins games. I think it's more fun when you're like scrounging for ammo and like, oh dude, I only have 3 bullets. Can you split a clip with me, dude?
Yeah.
Like, that's more fun.
Anyone have light ammo?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point. Yeah. Cats is quick on the buttons there. Thanks, Cats.
Get that robot the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, dude, scarcity of Division 2. Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Scarcity of Trey in Division 2.
How about you message me, bro? How about you fucking message me, dude?
That was
You said
awesome.
You wanted to make new characters. What do you want? And I actually got from level 4 to level 5 since we last talked.
Oh my god! One of the main gaming podcasts I listen to is the Kind of Funny Games Daily. They have a YouTube Twitch channel for sure too. But they talk about Division 2 all the time. And Division 2, there's like power level 450, 500. Is that high, Kat? You tell me. They're like power level 1 billion. It's insane. Anyway, last couple of things with the Borderlands 3, like gaming, like the video game and actual news with the guns and stuff, is the Atlas, because each company, they have like companies that have name guns. It's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, like I like that too. The like specific guns have like faster firing rates.
Yeah.
If it's like an Atlas gun, or you know what I mean.
And then the Maliwan is like the elemental powers. So they just like released a few of the updates, or like categorically all these updates on those games, or those guns. So that's pretty cool. Last thing with Borderlands 3, Troy Baker not returning as Tales from the Borderlands is Riss. So I had it just. What are you looking for?
I just want to see what Troy Baker looks
like. Oh,
like.
He's a handsome devil.
I don't even know who this is.
So he plays as Joel from The Last of Us. He's made it big as one of the prime time. That's a more recent photo of him, but he's one of probably the highest paid voice actors in all of video games. And he is legit, like, he really does make the experience better. He's phenomenal. I mean, it's no joke, and it's for real. And he's also a really, really nice guy. So he just announced in I think it was at some sort of Comic-Con or some sort of convention, he was doing he got a question from one of the viewers, or the people there, attendees, and they asked, hey, are you going to be Riss? We saw Riss, this character from Tales from the Borderlands, which was made by Telltale Games. Rest in peace. But they asked, hey, Troy Baker, are you going to be that character again? He said no. And he was like, hey, I wanted to reprise that role. I wanted to be that character again. And they never gave me a call. And so it's like, first of all, what reasons? 2K Games, the publisher, the developer is Gearbox. We're talking big time developer and publisher. The publisher of Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar Games, the publisher of NBA 2K whatevers, the publisher of all these gigantic games. You can't afford to get the same voice actor? So I just want to pose that question to you. Last little topic here on Borderlands 3 this week. What do you think about that whole situation?
See, I think I would have to be more familiar with his character and like actually care. I've seen a lot of stuff about this on the internet, but honestly, I never really no one character in my mind in any of the Borderlands game was so phenomenal that I couldn't do without them. Especially I just don't.
But
even
did
know
you
who this guy is.
play Tales from the Borderlands?
No.
Okay, so that might be the game changer there, because and let us know in the chat if you did play. I didn't play, but people are saying as far as Telltale Games are concerned, which they made a lot in their 5-7 years before they died. It goes Walking Dead Season 1 is being like the best, right? And then Tales from the Borderlands is being like almost number 2. Yeah. So, and like I said, he does make the role. He is amazing as Joel in The Last of Us. He is just a phenomenal voice actor. He wasn't whining online too, so I want to say he definitely wasn't like whiny about it. He was just like, hey, I would have gotten like a call, or even like tell my agent like, hey, we're not gonna be able to make it work or something.
Yeah, you know? Definitely just like a courtesy call to someone that had done a good job in it. That's fair. I can't argue with that at all.
Yeah. So, and I like how you said the Torg Corporation, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, I haven't played Borderlands 1 in a long time, but I'm pretty sure that's my favorite. I did like the Maliwan because I like elemental, like damage over time or whatever effects, but I'm pretty sure that's my favorite. But I'd have to play again. And also, it just came out this week, Borderlands 1 Remastered, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Is it 1 or 2?
I actually never played Borderlands 1. I played 2 in the pre-sequel, but I never played 1.
Okay.
So, but Band is saying that Borderlands 2 is his favorite, and his opinion means a lot to me. So let's just leave it at that, dude.
Yeah, I was straight up addicted to Gears of War 2 when Borderlands 2 came out, so I never ever finished the game. But I played every single thing. I almost got every achievement on Xbox 360 for Borderlands 1. So
what did the Torg guns do, since you guys love them so much?
I don't really remember. I'm gonna have to give it to Cats on that one to see. Yeah, Tiny Tina, and also what's the DLC? Is it Tiny Tina? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the people are. Oh, okay, they explode. That's what we got Van saying. Anyway, this game is gonna be huge this September. We got lots more coming, lots of news. I'm sure we're gonna get a ton of news at. Someone's gonna have them right at their E3. So it's actually probably not gonna be Nintendo. We know Sony's not there, so it's probably going to be Xbox is gonna have them on stage, which would be cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right, moving along, Mr. Trey. What do you think?
Mr. Sean.
Senior Trey.
Mr. Sean. So Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild to get Nintendo Labo VR support. Or is it Labo?
Yeah.
Okay. To get VR support, that's available April 25th and we'll have free updates. You have a Labo?
No. So they have these kits. They started coming out last year. I think it was 420.
Oh.
I think it was that day.
It's 420 right now!
Whoa! Not really my cup of tea, but hey, you do you. 420ers, weeders. Okay, so what was I saying? Now we got Jordan. We got
We're railroad! Pull that train! We got railroaded! You got George!
Hell yeah, dude! You killed it with that.
God. So back to the Labo.
Okay, so basically it's $80. These are usually way overpriced, but there's a lot of designing that goes into it. I mean, I'm trying to defend Nintendo, but you're getting cardboard that you're folding. It's perforated edges, and you're combining that with some sort of the Switch Joy-Cons or the Nintendo Switch to make like it into some cool experience. So
yeah, well,
they
if
have
you look at it that way, Magic cards are just cardboard.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
good way to put it. Thank you for coming to Nintendo's aid with me. But they have like in the kits, the first series last year, like I said, 420 last year, they had a keyboard. You could just like literally put the Joy-Cons on each side. And then you could type on this cardboard, just tapping the cardboard, and it would make the sound on your TV. So it is really cool. They had like for reflective tape, like certain like ways to like make it actually into a keyboard. So now like we're 2-3 iterations, 4 now. I think we're on the 4th kit, and it's like it's VR. So all it is like, I don't know if you know, but Google Cardboard is just literally cardboard, and they were just like giving them away at conventions and selling them for like next to nothing online. It's pretty much that, where it's like these goggles that you can put your Switch up next to your eye like this. And if you know, we talked about this last week, but the Switch, I think we talked about it, but the Switch is 720p, that close to your face.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, these kids are going to go blind.
Well, it's going to bring about this epidemic of people with A, really strong necks, or B, like neck problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so like that's the thing. So a Super Mario Odyssey experience is going to be bite-sized. It's going to be fun, like little things with Mario. You can, but the other one's the Breath of the Wild. You have to hold the goggles up and you have to play with one hand. How the heck's that going to work?
Oh, I thought you strapped it to your head.
Man, you're going to have to put a shoelace in there and like.
Oh, dude, I'm sure they've got the solutions.
Let's hop on to Nintendo.com, Nintendo Switch VR, because I'm pretty sure there's no strap. It's literally you have to hold it up to your face. Labo VR.
Oh my god, dude, hold on. Let's pull this up and see if this is actually what's happening, dude. Are you fucking
$80? They got goggles.
They don't even got a goddamn strap, bro. Like, are you fucking me here? Like, get a fucking strap, bro. You're gonna fucking hold that. You're gonna fucking... Oh my god.
So yeah,
I'm sorry, Nintendo. Fuck that.
It's an interesting thing there for sure. But it's kind of cool that the games are getting updated for free. Yeah, that is neat. Like, you don't have to pay an extra $20 or whatever.
Oh, so if you already own the game, you can just transfer it to the Labo if you buy like the set or whatever?
So the Labo just holds your actual Switch. So it's just on your Switch. You have to download an update.
Oh, so it doesn't have different controls. It has the same controls. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that will be a thing that happens later this month.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nintendo has to get into the VR game somehow, so at least they're doing something.
I mean, strap-on VR is the future, bro.
The kit does come with some games. Listen to these games, everybody. They are going to probably be on our Game of the Year list at the end of the year. Okay. Ocean Camera.
Sounds right.
House Camera.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that.
Marble Run Doodle.
Okay.
Doodle. Dare I say it again? Doodle.
Doodle.
Bird.
Bird. Wait, it's just called Bird. And Bird Dash. There's 2 games on here. Bird and Bird Dash.
Why would you play Bird when you can play Bird Dash?
No question. Obviously going Bird Dash.
Like, yeah, why would you play Sonic 1 when you can play Sonic 2?
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Sheesh,
That's
y'all.
hilarious, bro.
I will say, so one last thing before we kill this segment, is that the Labo kits have seen a significant drop after just being on the shelves for a few months.
Okay.
Like, instead of $80, they're $40 or something like that. But, oh yeah, I wanted to hear about this.
But...
So I think that's all we gotta say about that.
Well, yeah, I mean... If they don't sell well, they have to get rid of them somehow, you know? I mean, that's a lot of cardboard they gotta get rid of.
Lots of space on the shelves, dude. I mean, it's not in limited space like there is in these Amazon warehouses. There isn't at a Best Buy or a Walmart or a Target. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, we'll probably... If this is discounted at $40 later this year, I could see myself at least just trying it out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to get the piano one, but I also... It seems like it's something really fun for like an 80s, 90s kid that has kids. That would be like fun.
Sure,
yeah. I would love to build Legos with my little nephew.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, like with a kid, you know. This is more of a thing that, like, if somebody like you got it and I got to try it out one time and it was like a really good experience, I would maybe consider, you know. But until the proof is there, no VR for Trey.
Yeah, dude, Virtual Boy, that was a horrible, horrible failure. But at least this isn't like hoping that Nintendo already won with the Switch. Like, they're kicking ass with the Switch. So this is just like one of those extra add-ons that some parents will buy this year for the birthdays and later in the year for the Christmases. All right, what are we looking at?
This isn't right.
We're booting something up that's going to be insane, I can tell.
There's a new game in development in a studio of one person, and it's called... I thought it was a Crab Royale, but I guess it's just called Crab Rave. And we're going to show you a little preview of that, because I think it's important. This is on my list of big games for this year, along with Tony Slopes and many other big hits.
All right. So we got this beautiful island. If that's actually part of the game's graphics and one dude made it, I'm way impressed.
I mean...
It looks so real.
I don't know if it's actually one dude. The guy tweeted, he's like, I'm going to make sure that there's great gameplay, and it's a really, really small studio.
Oh my god!
I hope that it has the
where's the EDM? You said this is a Crab Rave, okay?
I can't hear it, like, because remember I couldn't get my speakers hooked up because the cord was being bitchy.
I wonder if they're actually like raving. So they're all like, obviously they've done some E.
Yeah.
And they're all like just.
So this isn't the trailer I was looking for. The one I was looking for looks a lot like this, but they have like fucking shotguns. Here we go. Crab Champions. This is actually it.
Oh, okay. We were just looking at something amazing. It was an actual crab rave.
I mean, this looks almost exactly the same.
Yeah, you're right. What the heck?
This must just be some pre-con thing that like is in developer tools or something. Like,
yeah.
This shit cracks me up so bad, dude.
Crabs are so interesting looking.
They're disgusting sea bugs. Path of Exile community is what he's saying there, boss.
Oh, Path of Exile. Oh shit, we got a golden man.
Oh yeah, he's getting his rave on. Dude, get ready, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude.
What? Oh my... Look at the jumping.
Dude, I love it. Like, the motion in it is so fucking sick, dude.
Wow, this is legit. And they're shooting water.
Oh, they are. Nice.
Are they? I think so.
I think that looks like a water shield kind of.
Yeah.
Are you going to play this with me, Smog?
Oh, snaps. He just got golden.
Harmful stereotypes about gun-holding crabs. I don't know if you guys have seen, but that's actually the end of the trailer. They actually just perpetuate this for like multiple minutes and then do this for 2 minutes. But
so wait, is it coming out for only PC?
I'm sure, dude. This is like not something that's coming out for consoles. At least initially, you know, like they'll have to like be really popular.
It has 1 million views.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just like such a meme, dude. It's like, it's funny, you know. I don't really think it's going to get that popular. I think it's more of a meme thing, and the day it comes out, all the big streamers will be playing it, and they'll be like, this game is trash, and it'll be like over, but
there'll be like glitches and stuff. I mean, one man, what can he do? He has to design the game, write any kind of like narrative behind the lore behind each of these crabs. How would you become the golden
crab
man?
lore? That's important, bro. Yeah. How do you become the golden man? By killing all other crabs. Come on.
You get to become the golden shell, man.
We honestly don't have a lot of info. He said that he's rewriting the game from the ground up because people's interest has been the multiplayer aspect of it, and it was originally going to be like a wave survival game.
Oh,
so I think that they're
horde game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I think that he's trying to rebuild it into more of a multiplayer experience. So interesting.
What else we got going on this summer? We got this Nintendo Labo. We got this Pokemon Go summer tour. Not much to say about it. We neither of us play Pokemon Go these days. I know a lot of people are still playing. They're making lots of money still. But basically, the Pokemon Go Fest is happening in Chicago here in the Midwest this June 13th through the 16th in Grant Park. Tickets go on sale through the app, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, through the Pokemon Go app? That's kind of... Dude, that's like the future of sales. Yeah. It's like directly through these apps, like... maybe something that like shows you a list of concerts and you can buy the ticket right through there. I mean, that probably already exists in the Ticketmaster app, you know what I mean? But you get my sentiment, I guess.
For sure. And then it's heading to Germany, then it's going all around the world. But the last one that happened in 2018, I think we were in Chicago that same weekend, or we were in Chicago for the first one in 2017. But it was, dude, everyone was just walking around playing Pokemon Go. It was like people wearing Pikachu ears. It was all over the place. The last one last year, though, drew 21,000 people. Over 180,000 people actually played the game in the Chicago area, though. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, no, I mean, big cities like that, you're going to have, like, dense populations, and some fucking nerds are still going to play it, you know,
right.
But...
So we'll have more to report on it later this June, though, when it happens here in Chicago. But... one thing to say is that, dude, in 2016 or 17, I mean, this crashed and burned bad. And they, Niantic, which is the developer behind Pokemon Go, they had to pay $1.6 million in a class action lawsuit because kids went out there. They flew from all over the country, if not the world, from Canada, from Mexico to play in this Pokemon Go thing for 3 days. And they get there and no one can connect to the servers. They didn't have the infrastructure built to support all these people, all these Pokemon players out there. So they got a huge $1.6 million fine. I'm glad people got money back because honestly, that would be horrible.
Oh yeah, imagine, dude. You like
plan a whole vacation.
To, like, I mean, imagine flying to like a video game tournament and then just like, oh yeah, our game doesn't really work, dude.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're just not doing that right now.
Holy moly, awful. So we'll have more on that. If it goes awfully, I'm sure we'll hear about it.
Right.
What do you guys? I want some people in the chat to give me their opinions on this Prince Harry saying Fortnite is addictive and should be banned. What he's really saying, he's attacking us all. He's attacking all of us gamers out here. He's saying games are addictive and they should be banned. Fuck this Prince idiot.
Well, he says Fortnite specifically, dude. But so what it sounds like to me is
I'm trying to rile up the people out there that don't give a crap about Fortnite. They just, come on, man. We got to band together, us gamers. We gotta. This is our Me Too movement.
Me Too, Prince Harry. Let's fuck up Prince Harry. That's all there is to it, man. Let's
go, baby.
Let's get him.
Let's go.
Let's fucking get him. But I don't know, dude. Fucking, it sounds like he got outbuilt and he got a little salty and now he's making attacks on the internet, dude.
Yeah.
It sounds like...
He got outbuilt.
Dude, I swear to God, he probably is like, dude, these kids build so fast now I can't even get a kill. Let's ban fucking Fortnite in the UK, dude.
Dude, like, usually we hear this kind of crap. In the 90s, it was on Mortal Kombat. In the 2000s, it was GTA. The parents are mad because the kids are playing. But it's Fortnite, man. When you kill somebody in Fortnite, a bunch of guns and ammo pops out of them, you know? There's, like, no blood.
What would pop out of Prince Harry if we killed him? I think just guts.
Hey. But anyway, what I'm getting at is usually old guy is old, right? Old, the politician, dork dude is old. He won't get it. As soon as his generation dies off, you know, that's like the thing that we usually...
Prince Harry's pretty young, though, but he just looks super old.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad.
I mean, but when you're around those kind of people that are, like, really, like, normie as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I think that kind of, like, mindset shifts your mindset, you know what I mean? But...
we gotta go after the freaking prince. Let's ban all addictive things for sure, dude. Coffee, cell phones. Let's ban pornography, gaming. Let's ban everything that's anything that can be addictive.
Yeah, I mean, I think that people need to be able to make choices in the world. I'm like I don't want to say big libertarian, but I think that personal freedom should never be limited. And if you're going to limit personal freedoms, fuck you. It's one of those things that, like, what's the quote? Like, anyone willing to give an inch of freedom for an inch of safety deserves neither. Like, I think, fuck them. You know what I mean? So
I'm generally with you. I think we should definitely have some stuff in place to protect people and help people out when they need help because they're addicted to heroin or something that's really, really awful, alcoholism. But at the same time, this is video games, man. Like it's not even close. You're really like, he's calling up people talking about, oh, look, we should probably ban this stuff. I'm like, dude, you have so many more things to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, that's like classic diversion, is if you get people riled up about something, you don't have to solve anything. Like something unimportant, then you don't have to solve something
Let's
important.
get the direct quotes. Can we do that real quick? I have the link in the doc.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, because these direct quotes are pretty nutty. This won't be a huge, long segment, but Trey's been killing it with these popping up the video while we're recording like this, so that it makes editing easier. But right there, right at the top.
Oh my god. Okay, let's find these exact...
I'm a big libertarian, totally, Trey.
Dude, oh my god. Bro, okay. So, I have to catch up with chat really quick and defend myself. This can sit for like 2 seconds.
All right.
Okay, alright. So, former student, I hadn't talked to in 3 years, emailed me and said, hey, did they get any shinies? That sounds tight, man. Fortnite should not be banned. Okay. No,
but Van doesn't like Fortnite, but he's with us. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, totally.
That's what's up.
Crab Champions and Tony Slopes crossover would melt the internet. 100% agree.
Is Tony Slopes just Tony Hawk? I don't know.
Dude, I haven't showed you the trailer. This man is riding a whale down the fucking slopes, dude.
What?
Like, it's fucking psycho. But anyway.
You guys talk about it every week, so we'll watch it later for sure.
What's up, Cobra Hand? How are you doing? How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
What? Cobra coming in deep.
What is happening? I don't get this. Ban Monarchy. Ban Prince Harry. Yes. All right. So to get
Epic
back to
just
this,
needs to ban him.
Yeah. Epic bans Prince Harry's account. Fuck yeah, dude.
IP address banning. It's a real thing. So right here, his quotes. So go up a little bit. He says, it's created to addict, an addiction to keep you in front of a computer for as long as possible. It's so irresponsible. Parents have got their hands up. They don't know what to do. Parents don't know how to parent. Oh my God.
Here, we'll pull our thing out.
This guy, man. Well, what a dude.
I mean, that's like the idea of a game, right? Is to make a game so fun that a person wants to play it for a long time. I mean, I think that's like capitalism. So, I mean, let's ban cereal because people just keep on fucking eating it, dude. Like, it's designed to keep people eating.
Yeah.
We need to find a food that stops eating.
It's called sugar. Put it in everything. It's more addictive than anything on the planet.
What they need to do is make a video game so bad that no one ever wants to play another video game again, is what Prince Harry is essentially saying.
Yeah, exactly.
So make EA the only game company, is what we're saying.
My thing is, I'm not a parent, right? I don't know how hard it is, but he's pretty much saying parents don't know what to, like, he is saying that. He's like, what? I just don't like that, like, way of thinking. I think that's, like, giving up, like, ugh, he's just so dumb. We will watch the Tony Slopes trailer for sure, cats. We should just do it now while we're in the middle of a tangent segment type thing. We're railroading ourselves, guys.
Railroaded. Tony Slopes.
Oh, he was quoting old Jaden Smith tweet. Thank you, Van Wedge, because yeah, I definitely remember that. Wow.
Shit, we have to pull it up.
That was, I saw, man. Yes, that's crazy. What the heck? I've never seen this.
Dude, I mean, you probably won't see it.
Game of the year.
It's definitely...
Look at his hat. That is epic.
It's definitely on the watch list here. Notice the motion blur. There is some motion blur, so it's not a totally useless game. Let's be honest here.
This is insane.
So they appear to be racing, and he appears to be in first place now.
First place of 2. Now he's like dying. What happened to his little alligator, crocodile?
Next Wednesday, full hour about 20 slopes. Okay.
Is this game out now? Or?
No, it's in alpha, bro, and they aren't responding to our comments on the video. They deleted them!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Wait, there's only 84. Are you sure it's the same? There's only 84? Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for this company.
I mean, oh, here we go. Okay, we in here. We out here. Oh, the only one they replied to
was a negative. Legitimately the worst game trailer I've ever seen, and sadly for a game that will probably be super fun. 'Tis a shame. Thanks for the feedback. This was meant to be more of an announcement material than a specific gameplay one, but we will do it better next time. We are about to upload a raw gameplay clip. This is from 6 months ago of our map of Area 52. This game's never coming out. If it was in alpha 6 months ago, this game is never coming out.
Well, let's be honest, dude. Fortnite is still in pre-release, according to them. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's probably fully completed. Let's be honest here. They're just holding out on us because they're building hype. It's a hype building mechanism, so.
Anthony Slopes. This is ridiculous. Wow. I can't believe we never like checked that out on the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool looking game. I think that a lot of guys are trying to get their hands on it.
For them games, yes sir.
It's G Fuel, bro. I'm just trying to get hyped up, bro. Alright, so I guess to get a little bit back on track. Back on track.
Yeah, it is. Cobra Hand and everyone's saying like they're smoke and mirrors with this video game crap because they're doing so bad with the Brexit stuff. I think that's totally true. Aren't we supposed to find out this Friday like what's happening with Brexit for like the 3rd try? They're trying to leave the European Union. Yeah, what else we got here? Father Tony has abandoned us. Okay. Show the whale. Everyone wants to see the whale. Hey, if we have time at the end of the show, maybe we can get to it.
I deleted the whale. I'm sorry I closed the window, boys. We'll get the whale back. We'll get the whale back later, dudes. We'll talk about whale shit later.
Alright, this is another big topic that I just want to pose to the people watching. I wanted to see what Trey thought because Trey that I first met was less empathetic, I would say, than the Trey I know now. And same with me. The older we get, I think the more empathetic we get, the more sympathetic, whatever's pathetic. But Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. You guys know this game came out from Software just a few weeks ago. And the game is from Software, who made Bloodborne, the Demon Souls, Dark Souls games. Super difficult game. Huge debate this last week. I don't know if you guys pay attention to other gaming like content creators and whatever, people are talking about video games, but everybody's talking about how hard this game is. It's unlike Bloodborne and other Dark Souls games where you can just roll out of the way. You really have to learn how to parry. You have to learn how to counter moves and attacks to these bosses, so many in the game. People want to know, is the game too hard and should there be an easy mode? And there's other like ways we can branch on this conversation, but I'm just gonna ask you right now, Trey, what do you think about the idea of a From Software game, which is known for having incredibly hard games, having a easy or difficult or ways that you can adjust like the health meters or your posture, because that's a meter in this game, your posture, like basically like energy maybe, like would it be beneficial for some of the video gamers, the gaming world out there to make those meters longer, to give handicaps to themselves, those kind of things? What do you guys think?
I don't know how I feel because like they could have an easy button and it's not going to ruin the game for me because I'll play it on normal because I don't play games on easy, you know, because I'm an adult, you know.
I'm always a normal player as well.
Yeah, I'll play normal, and if I feel like I'm just steamrolling a game, I'll turn it up to hard, no problem. It's like easy switch, no issue. Like I don't think it ruins a game like that. But I also think that there's something to be said about gatekeeping a game like that and making it special, like to people that want to learn it. You know what I mean? And then you can always experience the game through a stream if you're a horrible player. You know what I mean? But like,
get good. That's literally the freaking like topic. Is people are saying get good, scrub. Like that's what people are saying.
Yeah, that's the Dark Souls meme. Is that's all of the advice you'll ever get in a Dark Souls forum. It's
From Software's the developer, by the way, Cobra. Pretty. I mean, unless I'm saying that wrong. Yeah, so keep going. What were you saying? The gatekeeping and the...
So I think it's like special, like in a way, like to like have the experience be only for people that have grinded their ass off and learned the game. And I mean, like some people will have like these skills translate from Dark Souls 1 and stuff, and then it's a little less special in their case. But like learning a game from the ground up and like getting through is so fucking rewarding, man. Like playing a game that's way too hard for you and bashing your face against a cement wall is one of the most rewarding things in a video game. At least to me, I enjoy the difficult video games.
Totally.
If you play video games to relax, I can see you wanting the exact opposite, wanting an easy experience, wanting to just kind of breeze through it, you know? And I think there's different games for you, but I also am not hugely opposed to an easy button.
Oh my god, Mossy Beard, you have literally just freaking took my exact point I wanted to bring up, so I'll just go ahead and say it now. Mossy says he has a friend who has a disability that makes getting good impossible for him. So fuck him, right? Yeah, dude, I'm so with you on that. I'm actually on the board of a team member network at my job for the Disability Alliance, like within my company. So people that are missing a limb, people that have mental illnesses, people that work at my company, I'm on the board to like, I do communications, but like I'm there to like get the word out of how we can help you as a team member, get you a better chair if you need a standing desk, all these different kinds of things. So accessibility is humongous for me, and it always has been my whole life. And my dad's disabled. Like, the list goes on of like how my life's been affected by disabilities. But I think that resources to make these games, to have that other mode, to have that other to amplify your health or whatever, like I said, give yourself a handicap, it's kind of hard to like call upon the developer to be creating that other mode, right? Or like how much money does that extra money cost, and like where can they draw the line? What's right? You know, there's a lot of conversations, a lot of moving parts with this. The last thing real quick is just awareness overall. It's awesome this is in the conversation right now in the games industry, because just having an awareness, and like we've talked about here just a couple months ago on one of the older episodes, is that Xbox just made that $100 controller that can work with like any kid that has anyone that has a disability. I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure we talked about it, but you can literally change the knobs and change everything. So if you're a kid that has one finger on this hand, or like a person, and you have no hand, you can literally use your elbow, and like it's just all these interesting ways that Microsoft has made it so that video games can be accessible for anybody.
Sure. I think it's a developer's choice. I mean, if they want it to be friendly and like they want it to be accessible to like people with lower skill levels, that's a choice of them. And I'm not going to like, I don't want the government to regulate that, and I don't want someone else, an outside force, being like, hey, you have to make your game available to everyone. That's just fucking capitalism. And I think that there's a million games very similar to this that they could play. And what's the next step? Are we going to put like, I feel for people that are like wanting to play this game, but there's other options, you know, and if the developer chooses the difficulty, you know.
Thank you, Cobra. So that's not my actual job. I do social media for this big company, but I'm on the board, so I get to like every month I do a giant newsletter. It goes out to like 1,000 people. It's tons of fun. So I get the word out. That's the main thing I do. But I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot. Mossy says it'd be easy to implement. I am not a game designer by any means. I have no idea.
Well, all it changes the number. It's like, okay, now your attack does this. It's just like typing in a number in the programming. You know, it's not like a difficult fix. I do feel for the people, like especially in this specific case, someone that wants to play that game that can't because it's too difficult and they can't because of a disability. I feel for that too. So.
There's a game route. There's Steve Spahn, who is the COO. Chief Operating Officer of Able Gamers, and his job is he runs this charity that aims to improve the lives of gamers with disabilities, utilizing the power of video games. For some of these people that are bound to a wheelchair, them being able to fly and like decimate all this like create destruction and like do anything in a world, break a world down, build it back up. I mean, that is just like them getting out of like their, what I'm trying to say, like them trying to be able to do something in a new world. Like it's just huge for people, something that would be disabled.
I understand.
He can't run in real life, but he can completely like annihilate like 48 of dudes in a war game or something, like. I
honestly think this is a kind of decent segue to the deaf Overwatch player breaking into the top 500 players in the world. Like I think that's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Like especially in a game, in my opinion, that's so like heavily influenced with like audio cues and stuff like that, where like someone does an ultimate and it's like high noon and you react to this like audio cue, and this man just has the timing and flow of the game down so well that he can like hit tab, quickly check if people's ultimates are up, like because that's like one of the biggest parts of the game is timing your ultimates to make these big pushes in the game, and this man just full on like deaf just crushes, and that's incredible.
Insane to me, dude, because even just thinking about all my other previous gaming experiences online, like Gears of War, some Call of Duty, all that stuff, and now playing Apex Legends, dude, when I hear a gunfire in the distance, you gotta know how far that gunfire is. It's all those little things. Someone's walking, are they above you? Well, I have nice headphones, but like if I was unable to hear, how would I even know? Like it's just
so
insane.
They were also saying that like part of his strategy as a player is to stay with the group. So he's not playing a flanking character that's going out on their own to like make like picks and stuff like that. He's staying with the group, so like the audio cues are way less important, because in an Overwatch battle, if you've ever seen it, it's just explosions, crazy shit happening everywhere. So it's a lot of visual stuff at that point.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
Someone just like so in tune with their body and so in tune like with their capabilities that they turn it into a positive. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely, and it just makes you wonder like, what's my excuse? Like for real.
For real, dude. Like when I'm complaining about the guy above me that I couldn't get to quick enough. He has the ability to like understand the game's mechanics to understand these above him. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Couple last things. Do we want to keep on this conversation real quick? I mean, overall, I think Steve Spahn said it best. Like I said, he's the COO of Able Gamers. Influential people, games journalists, media outlets out there that are confusing the use of language with easy mode. They need to change it to equal mode, because it's just giving those people that may not be able to walk like some people just want to experience the story. Like I know in God of War they had it really tiered out really well, which is like pick your war or something. I forgot how it was written, but it was like pick your war. Do you want to just experience the story? Do you want to experience like some fights? Like they had it like tiered out like that, not like easy baby mode.
Like make you feel demeaned or like emasculated or like just unempowered because the fact you're playing on an easier mode.
Yeah. And I think that he said it best, though, like I said, with the equal mode. Yeah, dude, I feel like I would get wrecked in Overwatch. I've seen some of the gameplay.
Yeah,
I can't play it well with sound for sure, man. Like,
yeah, God of War didn't get any shit for it, so that is weird that this conversation is just now being brought up. My only issue with the entire thing is I have no issue with developers being like, yo, let's make a game easy. Let's make this inclusive. Let's make this fun for everyone. Let's help people, essentially. In my mind, like, making an easy mode is helping people,
But I like what you said at the top of the top.
Yeah, no one should tell them.
Right, the artistic vision, the developer's original vision should not ever be compromised. It's art, right? I mean, I don't ever want art to be compromised, but that's a whole nother debate. Art versus not art. I mean, I personally think it's art, but I think it's awesome that this is in the limelight. This is a huge conversation that has really like taken over my Twitter feed for like the last week. So I hope you guys are thinking about those things. Just moving forward. But
so let's talk about the PlayStation Network name changes.
Okay, sure. This happened actually while I was at work, so I just tossed this on here. if you guys out there have ever been on PlayStation Plus or PlayStation 3 or 4, you know that, oh great, I picked Bong Ripper 426969. I have not ever been able to change it. And you've had your PlayStation Online account since 2007, 6, 7. Man, that sucks. When I was 14, I picked that awful, like, you know, name. But now, I guess you're able to change it. There's a lot of caveats. There's a lot of asterisks next to this. But they just said today that you're able to change these accounts. First one's free, which they owe it to everybody. This has been a joke. A long-running joke with Sony. Yeah, Bong Ripper 426969, man. Yeah. Oh wait. So it goes live at 5 Pacific, which is 7 our time here Central. Oh yeah. No, exactly, Mossy. Like
Bong Ripper.
Yeah.
I like that they're doing the first one free, but like, why isn't it always free? Like, fuck you. Like,
well, yeah. At the same time, though, like, there is some sort of, there's like a good thing, I think, to have like some sort of wall there. I don't think you should be able to just change your name every day.
Yeah, I guess it like stops people from like hiding their identity a lot, but like, I mean, make it every 6 months, you know, like make it permanently free.
Why would you want to change though? Like, I feel like once you pick a name, you should be able to have, like, you should be okay.
You gotta stick with it. That's my opinion. Is like, once you're fucking shitty Totally Trey or whatever it fucking is, like, you are stuck as Totally Trey.
We're never gonna be able to change this Gamescast.
Yeah, no, it's fucking stuck as this. Like, no matter what. Like, oh, great, we have $10 million. We're still the goddamn totally fucking Gamescast. Great.
But it's $5 for PlayStation Plus subscribers. Looks like it only works well with games that came out after April 1, 2018. Oh, more ripples, more caveats to this. So we're talking like GTA 5, Last of Us, Uncharted 4, all these games, Bloodborne, that came out before April 1st last year. There's tons of issues where Sony said that they're you could lose progress, you could lose trophies, you could lose all these little things in those games if you try playing them after you change your name.
To touch on what chat said, saying you could do Steam's thing where you list previous names on their profile. It's so funny how these big companies just totally ignore what everyone else is doing around them. They're like, I have no idea that this has ever happened.
Yeah.
Like, I've never... Like, I have, like, everyone at Xbox apparently has never had a Steam account, you know what I mean? Like, just, like, stuff like that.
There's a lot of things that, like, this was built into the infrastructure for PlayStation Online. This has, like, been a part of it. Like, basically, how it's explained is that your account is tied to that name, but Xbox has a masking name to it. That's your Xbox Live gamer tag. But then they have like a set of numbers that like your actual account is, and they just have it applied. But Sony didn't think about this. They didn't have the right engineers. They didn't have the right experience. I don't know what to say.
The right experience?
Well, 2006.
Dude,
you can say like that was the first generation to fully be online, and they put like, okay, I'm Kid O, because there's no spaces, there's nothing you can do there. I didn't want to have a dash, so I'm Kid O Amnesiac. Radiohead fans out there know what I'm talking about, but Kid O Amnesiac, and now people just say, okay, kiddo, how you doing? Like online, I'm like, it drives me crazy. Or yeah, I mean, I would love to just be Sean S. Johnson, like I am on all the socials and Twitch and whatnot, but yeah, I mean,
Nintendo friend codes. Like,
oh yeah, for sure, Mossy. That's so right, man. Like,
I'm not even going there, man.
Dude, when I was trying to play Mario Kart with friends, it'd just be like tapping with the little stylus, trying to get the.
I was like sure that I was going to be streaming Smash Bros for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so if I want to play with anyone from the stream, I have to get a friend code. And like, we both have to type in a friend code. Like, it's not even like, is it even that you can like get the request? Don't you still have to send your code back to them or something weird?
I don't even want to act like I know, but I will say that I think that there's a way to do it offline first, but you're talking like on the stream, let's play together. Okay.
It's just like so.
That red tape, man, that's all it takes for a lot of people like you and me not to play your game online. That's all it takes. Make it easy to play, make it, 1v1 betray.
in some Smash Bros, I will. That sounds fun.
I'm awful, but I would love to
You're
watch
not awful,
and
shut
play.
up.
We're talking about a guy. Yeah, true. They got hacked, by North Korea because of James Franco. Remember that movie? What was that movie called, Cobra? Do you know off the top of your head?
Dude, James Franco hacked anyone, dude?
No. North Korea hacked him because James Franco and Seth Rogen made that movie about
interview or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So that's a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, because they made the interview and then North Korea was angry?
Right, because Sony Pictures produced it or whatever.
Okay.
And so North Korea was so upset that some North Koreans hacked Sony.
Weird.
Yeah, Georgie. This is some high freaking tiered stream up in this business. Good work, Trey. Trey is killing it. Give us a choo-choo. Thank you, Cobra.
Yeah, choo-choos in chat, motherfuckers.
All right, let's do one last topic. This is just kind of an interesting one. I'll toss it to you.
Okay. So, smelly Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are said to be penalized in the future coming up here. It's not a huge amount of information about exactly what these penalties are. I can relate to this going to like big GPs for Magic the Gathering and stuff. There's some people that are... Okay, so there's like a level of stink that's like, okay, you're a fucking nerd, alright? And then there's a level of stink, it's like, I might have to fight you. Like, you know what I mean? And like...
Yeah...
I think it's super disrespectful, super distracting, super fucking psycho that people go out in public like that and disrespect everyone, and I'm glad that there's a full-on like action being taken, because like it's easy to make this into like a meme, you know what I mean?
It's one thing to run to the store, like I'd run to the store without showering for a couple days, like I can grab like, okay, I'm grabbing my stuff, I'm going to self-checkout first of all, so I don't have to like put that poor cashier like through it, and then to go to a gaming tournament all day, you're sitting next to people this close. I'm with you.
I'm just on this note. Hold on. Sean says, the scent is a pungent one and I will never forget.
That's what I'm saying, man. The scent is because I can apply it to Bebops. Shout out to anyone that's ever been in Des Moines or any people in chat from Des Moines, but you know Bebops that's really close to like our comic book store here in Windsor Heights. Well, back in the day when I used to play Magic the Gathering, they used to have buy one get one free in the newspaper. So you'd buy a giant burger. Bebops is this amazing burger from Des Moines, Iowa here, and it smelled like so good. But now I tie that burger smell, that whiff, with that big boy nerd not cleaning themselves smell. It's like a vortex, that a pungent, just disgusting, that like I just can't ever shake. Like, and that smell would seep into the table.
So I think what you're getting confused with it here is that a Bebop's burger actually doesn't smell good. It smells like BO. It just smells like BO flat out, dude.
Wow.
Like,
you don't like Bebop's, so...
It's fine. I'm just saying that the smell, like, if you walk up to Bebop's, it smells like people are in a sweatshop, you know, but like not like making something, they're just in there sweating, you know?
Yeah. Dude, I can understand it, because when I'm playing a game, my brain's working, I'm trying to understand, like, okay, he played this, how do I counter that? I'm like starting to sweat even just talking about games, let alone playing a video game.
I'm getting sweaty right now.
Smell me? I don't wear deodorant, to be honest, because I don't have issues, but I do put deodorant. I have it in my desk, I have it in my gym bag, I have it at my house, of course, so I have it everywhere. I need it in case of emergency. Break glass in case of emergency.
Dude, okay.
Let's catch up with chat.
So, Mossy Beard says, the level of stink killed Trey's lemon cypress tree. So, update on the lemon cypress. It's been moved up into direct sunlight. It looks so much worse. It's getting worse by the second, dude. That plant does not have many days left.
Oh my god. Mossy got you good, though.
The twilight of my lemon cypress is upon us.
$1 million idea on how to solve the stinky magic problem. Who wants to hear it? I mean, yeah, Cobra, let's do it.
All right.
Let's hear it, man.
Sean loves your small vortex gestures so much.
Hell yeah.
I need to work on them. I just like, my hand gestures are off screen. They're more like, they're down here, so you don't see as many of my hand gestures. Like, I'm doing hand gestures right now, but you guys don't even know right now.
He just does this a lot.
Like, I kind of just flip-flop, like, you know, like, You don't know. Act like you fucking know. You're all looking at the goddamn camera, bro. What the fuck is this shit? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm getting sweaty thinking about mortality too.
Glass shards up in that lemon cypress, bro. Get out of here, Mitch. Dude, that shows what you know about herbology, bro, because glass is good. Actually, there was a blunt, like, put out in it. I saw in the fucking, in the dirt.
Wait, allegedly.
Allegedly, there was a blunt put out in the dirt in it, and I saw it, and I pulled it out.
If you win, you feel, or if you shower, you feel better about yourself, so you're more confident, so you exude more ability to think it without, like...
Well, it's a power play, dude. You smell like musk, and they're like, that guy's the alpha. That's what I sit down across from a really stinky player in Magic.
No, Cobra's saying we gotta convince him it's the other way, though. If you shower, your win percent will go up. That's the $1 million idea.
Dude, so, okay, that's up to the content creators then. We're talking Sam Black. We need LSV on board on this. We need, like, some real analytic minds that are like, hey, this is an actual edge on your opponent, and, like, then everyone will shower so fucking fast, it will make your head spin, dude.
Yes.
So
I love it. He's right. We need an influential article. Wow,
exactly,
you guys are on the same level.
That's called a mind link, bro.
Yeah.
All the way from Germany. Honestly, our ping is really good, considering it's across that fucking Atlantic.
No kidding. That is insane. Hey, what's the sword mean? I'm a Twitch noob. I want to know what the sword
Those are
means.
moderators. Those are the people that I trust to, like, ban people, and those are like, the people that I know are going to be here and, like, actually, like, that want it to, you know?
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Yeah, that's like a response. With great power comes great responsibility.
Dude, it's a sword, man. It's like, it's pretty sharp.
Oh, dude, Old Spice sponsorship is so true.
Dude, if Old Spice sponsors a tournament, then it's just an ad. Like, you want...
Oh my god, Mitch is talking about something that I was at. Dude, I went with you. Do you remember? It was wasn't it at the social club before I ever even, like, did anything at the social club? Wasn't it, Mitch? Do you remember where we went? Because I was with you that night. Yes, it was at the social club in, like, that comic book store that used to be there, like, that was, like, I forget what it's called now because I'm awful, but...
Dragonfire Comics.
No, but yeah, dude, I used to, like, be anti them hardcore.
Dude, yeah, you had to.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, that smell, man, like, what the hell?
That smell.
Dude.
What the hell?
Anyway, okay, Cats can ban him. Yeah, I don't know if Cass will, though. He's a pretty good dude. All right, guys, thank you for joining us for Totally Gamescast. We actually have to go to volleyball, but I told Trey we would start the show early today. He agreed. We're doing it for you guys. We're going to be playing everyone's favorite, Mad vs. City. So while he gets that up, thank you for joining us for episode 17 of Totally Gamescast. We're coming at you every Wednesday, at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then we'll play some Jackbox with you. We don't know. There might be a new game in the future, but for now, Jackbox is where it's at.
I was thinking we could maybe do, like, marbles on stream sometime.
What's that?
It's like you control a marble, and then everyone races down a course, you know? And I don't think you have to pay for it. I'll take a look at it. I'll do a little more research on it. But it's, like, really fun because people, like, are screaming, like, I don't know. It's like a easy game to get hyped about, so...
Yeah, it would be dope.
Don't forget to start a new VOD. Fine. Okay, don't go anywhere, bros. I'm restarting the stream for this. Here we go.